Y'all tired yet? You sure? You sound tired. Are you tired? I'm going to require your assistance on this next song. Is that okay? Let me see everybody's hands in the sky reaching towards me.
Hi, I'm Brooke Lucas with Lucas Media Productions. I'm here with Aaron of Gemini Syndrome. We are here at Mesa Theater and Club, Grand Junction, Colorado. I just want to say thank you for coming here again because you were just here a couple months ago. I want to know what you or who you are inspired by.
Wow, that's a good question. I mean, musically, certainly there's tons of things, you know, from every genre, from classical to jazz to metal to black metal to techno to folk. Very inspired by like philosophy, religion, spirituality, that kind of stuff. We write a lot about the human condition and just being here, being in this existence, and figuring out what that's all about, you know, how weird it is sometimes. And just trying to cope with it and trying to find your own self, your own center in it.
Well, is there any like musicians that inspire you that really got you to where you are today?
For sure. As a guitar player, like Dimebag Darrell, like was my favorite guitar player of all time, no question. But I came up like listening to, you know, Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff like that too, and blues. As far as vocalist, I guess, you know, Maynard from Tool is, in my mind, one of the best ever. Not only because he can sing well, but his tongue-in-cheek kind of humor that goes along with the music. I think that's beautiful because they're expressing something like really esoteric, but they're doing it with a smile on their face. I think that's really important, you know. Peter Steele was another one. I don't think I sound anything like Peter Steele, but he was one of my favorites, you know. Jeff Buckley, Elliott Smith, those kind of folk rock dudes. Love that stuff.
I don't know if very many people ask you this. What did you do before Gemini Syndrome? What kind of jobs did you do? Anything that...
Yeah, before this, I played guitar for OTEP for 2 years. Before that, I ran a retail store at a music college. Before that, I worked at Office Max. I worked at Burger King was my second job. Worked at Red Lobster. My first job ever was Red Lobster. I rolled silverware. I was 13. I would go there in between classes and roll up the silverware things. Did you? Yeah. It was really cool because I was a kid, you know. I was like 13, but I smoked already. Don't smoke. But the bartenders that were there like loved me or whatever, so they would like give me cigarettes.
And you love that.
I'd smoke and like I thought I was really cool.
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't be at 13?
Yeah. I thought I was really cool.
What would you say your claim to fame is? Is it your vocals? Is it...
It's a culmination of just life experience.
Right.
You know, everything has guided me to this point.
Yeah.
Whether it be going to school for music or studying my whole life as a kid for music or being an OTEP, and that got me into the, you know, the professional world or whatever, or if it's the fact that I like talk about things that I think are real. I don't know. I don't know how to pinpoint a place that I really came from.
Yeah, I actually read that your mom was in a jazz band, or she was a singer.
She's a singer, yeah. She does jazz, big band, gospel. She's, you know, done musicals and whatnot, and really brought me up in music. Really supported what I did. Like, always encouraged me, not forced me. Sometimes she did to practice, you know. Just 30 minutes a day, and I'd be like, no, I don't want to.
That's awesome. See? I think that's kind of a big helper, right? And yeah, awesome. Well, is there anything else that you want to say to the world about where you guys are at with your? I know your album just came out a year ago, right? Lutz. You guys working on anything new?
Yeah, we're gonna look to do a second record probably early next year. We just got off the road with Seven Dust. They were great. They were just absolutely great. I love that whole camp. It was so good to us. It really took us in like the same way that Five Finger Death Punch did, the same way that Drowning Pool did, you know. Mushroom Head, Device, Nonpoint, all those bands like really accepted us and took us in his family and have welcomed us out here. As always, man, I thank our fans and the sinners and whatnot that everybody's really cared so much about what we do. Because without that, what is there?
Exactly. Yes, that's right. That's a very good point. I want to say thank you for talking with us. I am very excited to watch the show tonight. You guys are going to play awesome, and you guys probably have a lot of other shows to play, and it's going to be a good tour for you guys, huh?
2 more after this.
2 more. That's it. Awesome.
We've been on the road for a long time.
Yeah.
And we're ready. We're ready for a little rest.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
We can edit this out, right?
Edit everything. No, I was joking.
You're gonna keep that in there.
Bloopers. I love those.
From the stardust pouring from your eyes, it's no mistake.